Big Dumbo Show.
I dress like this because it's cold in the studios. I'm okay mentally.
I know. I questioned you today. hey, will you isolate that? That was the most odd start we've ever had to the Big Dumbo Show. Thanks for joining us today, you guys. Have a great day.
Here's who's not right mentally. You, because you still love the Farmers Almanac.
I do.
Okay, so we did some deep diving. It's only correct 33% of the time, like 30% of the time. We'll round down.
It's got like U stats.
Yes. And why would you listen to me? You don't listen to me. Why would you still listen to the Farmers Almanac? Oh, today. You guys, we're gonna have a fall that's like frigid and wet. Just like your mom. But we know that's not gonna happen. So why do you still love the Farmers Almanac so much?
I don't know. It's so weird.
And it's weird font and like
comes
the cover.
Out and it like makes me happy for some reason. And then I guess I go back because it really was always on my grandpa's end table. Right. And like this little town I grew up in, 400 people, tiny little farm town. And it was like, it really was like they would go out and work and come back in and there'd be this big like dinner, but that's lunch. You know, they called it dinner was lunch, dinner and supper.
Yeah, dinner and supper.
So dinner was at noon, and then Grandpa would take a nap, and then sometimes read the Farmers Almanac. And he couldn't wake Grandpa during his nap, and then we'd go out again. And so I don't know if it's like nostalgic. Obviously, it's nostalgic for me, but it was always sitting there. So I just believed it.
Of course you did.
You know, because it's like that's where Grandpa got the information.
Oh, the farmers know. Back then, I mean, and still farmers do know things, but they don't know the weather. Farmers Almanac does not know the weather.
Farmers do, though. You know, if you go, oh God, I wish I could video my dad, like even when we go camping in Minnesota, because my dad, he'll just wake up in the morning at the cabin and you'll see my dad looking at the lake and he'll be like, I'd be like, morning, Dad. And he'll be like, you know, west wind today is going to be pushing those trout a little bit this way. So the walleye are going to be biting over here. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about?
Oh, just read it in the Farmers Almanac.
Yeah, and just rattle off stats of like what the weather is going to do and how it's going to affect land and water for that very day. So I don't know. It's a kind of.
I remember seeing the Farmers Almanac like in the grocery store, like at the purchase, point of purchase right there at the cashier. And we never had it at the house. We had like TV Guide. About the same size as the Farmers Almanac. That you could trust. That you could trust.
Yeah, but you had to buy that. You had to buy the TV guide.
But do you remember like the process of opening up? You got to find the day, you got to find the channel, and it was there.
I don't.
More accurate than a Farmers Almanac.
Remember that because you had to buy the TV guide.
Farmers Almanac was free?
No. I'm talking just strictly for TV scheduling.
Okay, got it.
If you bought the TV guide, you must have had some extra income because the newspaper would print out your TV schedule for free.
For the day.
Why would you spend money when the newspaper gives it to you?
Because the TV guide had somebody on the cover, the stars of Dynasty. What are they up to this week?
Peg and Daryl were not doing that. It's a waste of money. Watching TV, get out to the land and work it.
Farmers Almanac says this is the day to do it.
God, go pick rock. All right. So anyway, frigid and wet this fall. Back to that point.
No, it's not going to be.
Tangent.
It's going to be hot and dry. Like your mom.
Yeah, I'll take hot. Pete Money's hot.
We should rename this show Tracy and Fizz's Like Your Mom Big Dumbo Show.
Well, yeah, I mean, we could actually do like our own little podcast and about your mother. What else? You guys have to forgive me. I know we talk about this, but then so much happens during the show. What else were we talking about?
We're going to talk about songs that babies like. Radio Gaga by Queen.
That's right. I need to read our own caption before we start.
There was a study put out that Radio Gaga, all we hear is Radio Gaga by Queen. It scientifically is the best song for when your babies are young to that they can enjoy and like calm them down. And
it has to do with like the science behind it is beats per minute. And
it
has to do like with the cadence of the song. And so that one was up there for the best songs that babies had like a positive reaction to. Radio Gaga by Queen. Single Ladies from Beyonce was number 2.
You're wrong on that. Funny.
I'm wrong. I didn't do the study.
What, you're joking,
Yeah.
right? No, Beyonce is number 2, or
Yeah.
that's a joke?
No, that's for real. Number 2.
That's a Tracy joke that missed.
No, that's for real. Number 2.
It is?
For him, my jokes never miss.
This morning on the radio, I thought that was just your dumb little Tracy joke.
No, that was Single Ladies from Beyonce. It was number 2.
Shut up.
Why would I lie about that? What am I gaining?
Because it would be a Tracy joke. Oh, and number 2 is ladies.
And then I had said no, and I quickly moved on because my middle son had a song. Like my older one didn't. My youngest one had a favorite song, but my middle son had a song that he truly reacted to. And when he was teething, we would put this on even because he loved it so much. He was just a baby. Listen to the beat.
Def Leppard!
Yeah. And like, I don't even know who discovered this because it's not like a song I listened to, but he would just like,
okay.
This baby would just like be jamming, right? That has been a favorite of his. But
oh God, in the 80s and 90s and early aughts, man, you turn that song on in the clubs and people are getting to the dance floor.
Or your babies if you're a really good parent.
Take him to they still tour. Take him to a Def Leppard show and see what he does.
Now,
does he remember it? Since he was a baby, he does remember.
He does remember that was his song, though. But I mean, it's not like Def Leppard was not,
I love Def Leppard. I've seen him a couple times.
Right, but like we've talked before about where we came up with music and stuff. That wouldn't have been anywhere near. Like that would have been this. God, why do I almost swear on the post show all the time?
Were you about to swear again?
I was. That would have been the stuff my parents listened to. Back, we were a little behind in those days.
What curse word were you about to use?
I was gonna say that's the stuff my parents used to listen to.
Oh, that's
the stuff my parents. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Anyway, so if you have babies, those are fun songs to put on. You guys, we've got a new Fananigans tomorrow that we're pretty excited about. It's so stupid. Can you imagine your medical results being posted online?
No.
It's personal fast.
Will you that's tomorrow. That's very fun. Will you throw me that ring that you just showed? It's too shiny. Can you toss it to me? Big Mike did a thing yesterday, Tracy. Yeah, I got it. I got it.
The light is gonna.
Jeez, okay. I got it. Look at this, you guys. This is the real Super Bowl ring.
No, it's not.
From the Denver Broncos, 1997. It's real.
Is it really 1997's ring?
Oh no, I don't know.
The replica. Oh,
I don't know.
30. Okay.
So,
okay.
Producer Big Mike, if you want to chime in, he's trying out to be the in arena hype guy, right?
Broncos in-game host, yeah.
Yeah. So they gave him this ring just for trying out.
That's really awesome that they gave this to you. You would be so good
Feel
at
how
it.
heavy it is.
Yeah, that is.
It's hefty.
It's cool.
You'd be so good at it, Big Mike.
I do too. I agree. I think you're the man for it. It's your job to lose.
Yeah.
Well, I made it to the finals were last night at Empower Field, so I was there, and it was like down to 10 people. There was a former Broncos player.
Garbage.
There was some sports like radio people.
Garbage.
And then like people flowing in from like Vegas and
you gotta be
Ohio. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I felt good, but they're gonna let us know soon.
Give us the not the contest giveaway. Give us like we're between quarters and they give you the microphone to try out and you've got to pump up the crowd because we're probably winning 4 games this year. And
yeah, I was gonna
give us the
losing to the Raiders 32-21 at this point. We're going into the fourth quarter. How are you getting the crowd back?
I can't even do that in reality if they're losing to the Raiders. Worst team. Whoever's a Raiders fan's garbage. Oh, you want me to do it like right now?
I mean,
You've got 30 seconds because the crowd is sleeping right now. They're so sad about what's happening. Bo Nix has just threw his 3rd interception. Pump us up.
Well, Empower Field, are you ready? Make some noise. I see Tracy looking like a million bucks. What is going on over here?
I'm okay mentally.
It was pretty crazy. You know, we were like, we'll be in front of thousands of people. It was weird doing that with nobody.
Yes, that would throw me off too. I bet that was really weird because you got to do. I mean, you feed off the energy, and so now they're like, get hype, and no one's giving anything back to you.
Yeah, and like there was a part where I had to
It's
do
like
it.
a Black Eyed Peas concert.
Oh,
That was a Tracy joke that landed.
Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was fun. It was good. We'll see. I mean, the first home game's next Sunday.
Okay.
you know what I would have done, Big Mike? I would have pictured Condoleezza Rice sitting in the right there, right up there in her box.
She was one of the judges.
Right up. Oh, she was.
She was there.
Stop it. Okay. I could see her flying in for the
Settle down,
tryouts.
pervert. All right, you guys. Big Mike, best wishes to you.
Yeah, good
that
luck,
is
buddy.
like super exciting.
Keep
and
us updated.
truly, if anybody would be freaking awesome at this job, it is you. All right, guys, have a great day.